is Kasia. I'm program manager and OKR domain leader in TransEU. Maybe a few words about me. I'm project manager project management about 8 years. 3 years already OKR domain leader, and I'm trying to implement OKRs in TransEU group. I'm trying, I said that for purpose, because it's not easy process. Because I'm hearing that you were speaking about you are trying also 3 years. Yes, it's normally. The change management is very hard. The topic that I prepare to you for today, it's do OKRs achieve themselves? Let me tell you a short story that inspired me to prepare this topic. I think a few months ago, I met my colleague from my previous job. Of course, he asked me what I'm doing now, and I told him about these OKRs and that I am OKRs domain leader and so on. So he told me that in his new company, they are also managing by objectives. That's great. I'm very curious person. I always have lots of questions and so on. So I start asking him, okay, so how you are working with, what is your daily basis to work with OKRs and so on? What do you do quarterly? What monthly? What weekly? And so on and so on. And he was just like watching me and tell me, yeah, we establish OKRs, and after 6 months we check in the results with management board. Really? Do you think that establish objectives and then checking the results after 6 months is enough to achieve them? No, it's not. Working with objective with OKRs with goals is a long journey to galaxy far, far away. And it's very hard to get there. I will tell you how we are doing this in TransEU group. So in our company, we divided working with OKRs into 3 levels. The strategic one, tactical one, and operation one. Alex already told you that, first of all, the vision and the strategy. Why? Because people understand goals in very different way. So the journey begins in strategy. We have yearly strategy. Why so short? Because I think the time that strategy was made for 10 years, 5 years are over. Because, the world situation, market are changing so quickly that it's very hard to keep up with. That's why yearly strategy, not 10-year strategy. Management board or company leaders should reviewing strategy and update it if necessary, of course. If not, they should confirm that we follow up the old one. So after this confirmation, we can start the OKR planning. So that is the tactical level. The tactical level, I'm speaking mostly about the project, strategic project in our company. We're planning quarterly, as you can see. So annual strategy is divided on quarterly objectives. Who from you don't work in Scrum? Don't know anything about Scrum? Okay, so I think I won't be talking what is review and retro. I think everyone knows what it is. But what is important here, we are focusing on objective, on key results, we not talk about tasks, because it's not that level. We are making this for whole company, for whole leaders, area leaders, team leaders, and so on, and project leaders, of course. OKR plannings is a series of meetings, of events. It in our company is about 3-5 days, more or less. It's began with strategy, the management board in sorry guys, confirming strategy, and then leaders are planning their goals for the quarter. Of course, we are speaking about goals, about requirements, and so on, about risks. And then after 3 days of making commitments, of checking resources, of checking risks and opportunities, we have goals for quarter. Then we're working with them in weekly time, because each week we are checking the status of the key results. Then this operational level is the level of teams and tasks. Here we are planning whole actions. Here I have PI a quarter or sprint, the time period, because it's some part of our company work in sprints, some in PIs, some in quarters. But what is important, the quarters goals are divided in small tasks, in small pieces, in small action. So here on this planning, we plan whole activities that we should do to achieve key results. Then, of course, coming implementation, all the development, whole marketing, whole others activities, review, and this review is, of course, input to the weekly review that we had here. So what's important? That this is a process. It's not a one-time action. And all of these can be repeated sequentially. For example, this is a year. Here, 4 quarters. Each quarter again and again. And here, the operational level, for example, we are working in a 2-week sprint, so each 2 weeks we are planning the task over and over again. We are making reviews, retros, checking whole risk, whole opportunities, and then again planning. Again, we are committing the OKRs for the next quarter, and then we are checking, monitoring the strategy, if we are in plan or not, and then checking the strategy, reviewing the strategy, updating it, planning, and of course, it's a process. But we must establish in this process how we work every day, how we work in quarter, and how we work in this whole year with strategy. So it's not enough to achieve OKRs, to establish them, and then check the results after, I don't know, quarter, 6 months, 2 months. So that's our cases. That's everything from me, my side. May the force be with you.